Hey y'all, give me 1 second. I'll let the people know that we're live. All right, you guys, going live. Hey, Ro. I'm tired, y'all. This week was a doozy. It was a good doozy, but it was a doozy. Let's get our SD card in here. Make sure I'm putting it in right. I think I All right, making sure I'm filming for the vlog. I'm missing this light. I was like, I'm missing a light. Oh, Jesus, sweat. What is happening? Everyone is falling. I can't find the light. Oh. Okay. That should be better. Bit more light. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? Also, can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay? Because I'm using a new camera. This is going to be so hard for me not to look over here. Because my webcam is right here. And okay. So let's just do this part. It's my remote. All right. So let's start, you guys. I washed my hair already. I used 2 shampoos this time. I did the Sacred Clarifying Shampoo because my hair felt a little extra dirty. So I wanted to make sure that I don't like this angle. There you go. My hair felt a little extra dirty, so I wanted to make sure that I got it all clean. I used the Sacred Clarifying Shampoo to do that, and then to wash my hair, afterwards, I washed my hair with the Mizani Moisture Fusion. You probably saw this in the last wash day. Yeah, it's so good, but I wanted to see if it was a fluke. So I was like, let me try her again. And now we're about to deep condition. And I'm also using these Sacred hair tools, which I gotta say, I really like them. I know people are gonna be like, a comb is a comb. I get it, but I do really like them if you're curious about them. No, I haven't tried Dazzle Dry at all. And I don't know what the title of this says. It should say weekly wash day, but I do wash my hair every week. And no, we're not like flat iron our hair every day. That is, you're asking not to have any hair if you're doing it every day. Y'all, remember last wash day when I was like, oh my gosh, look at how this is gliding. I've only shampooed my hair. The way this comb is gliding through my hair. This Mizani, she's good. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not going natural. I am transitioning to Texlax, meaning I am going to still like process my hair, but it's just not going to be bone straight. But that's why I'm not relaxing my hair right now and why you see so much new growth. And I'm not relaxing my hair. Like the next time I relax my hair, it's going to be at the end of the summer, like when I'm taking my braids out, because I'm about to put braids in like a month and some change, which is crazy to think of. Um, I cannot put braids in on hair that is freshly relaxed. It's gonna break all my hair off. So we're not relaxing right now. We're not going natural, but we are gonna. And I don't even know if it's called relaxing again, but we're gonna process our hair again. But it's just not gonna be like bone straight anymore. I just prefer my hair with a little bit more texture. So out. Now we're gonna put our conditioner in. Deep conditioner, which is gonna be the Mazzani Moisture Fusion leave-in conditioner. Intense hydration or intense moisturizing mask. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Like my camera's right here, but the computer's over here, so I have to look over here so I can see the chat. I feel like you up. I upload 3 times a week. Yeah, I've always liked my hair at this length. People always ask me like, why doesn't your hair grow? Look, I've explained this a few times before. My hair grows just fine. It's about length retention. And if you want your hair to get longer, you're not looking for hair growth. You're looking for the length to be retained. And I did have a little bout with breakage like not too long ago that caused me to cut my hair because of my line of demarcation, because I'm transitioning from fully relaxed to like more of a Texlax. But either way, even when I didn't have that issue, I've always liked my hair at this length. I don't have a desire to have super duper long hair because, as you can see, my hair is also very thick. I'm not trying to do all this hair. So let me take this ring off. I don't like all this conditioner getting in there. I've never had a desire to have my hair be like super duper long or like even to get like very like I just never have had that desire because I don't want to be doing all of this. And this is about I just hate when the hair gets on my hands. Okay. Can't be here all day, Niara. But I will be honest. This is how much conditioner I'm taking. This is just initially for each section. I might go back and I'll probably add more. No. Texlax is come on. Texlax is not when you just do the roots. Texlax is when you are like your whole head should be relaxed and you're just not relaxing it for the full amount of time, so your hair doesn't end up being bone straight. If you're just doing the roots, you're doing a touch up, which at that point your roots should only, like anybody who's relaxed, they've done a touch up before. Well, most people that are relaxed have done a touch up before, and you're just relaxing the new growth when you're doing your roots. But Texlax is just you relax it, but your hair doesn't come out being bone straight. It comes out being like, just a little bit of a looser curl pattern than what your natural curl pattern is. Come on, clip. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to talk about Real Housewives for a little bit. I cannot believe they sending Karen to jail. I cannot. I think they're gonna end up saying like, I don't think Karen is gonna go to the clank. I don't think they're gonna send her to jail. Basically, is what I'm saying. But I can't believe they gave her jail time because you know what? Somebody brought up like, they made an excellent point. Another Real Housewife, but you know what? It could also be her behavior. I think it was somebody in the OC. She got a DUI. Did nobody send her to jail? Nobody sent her to jail. But I don't think Karen is going to like jail for real. Like if she does, I will be very surprised. Um because I feel like they've had it where like, oh, you just like end up like on house arrest or something like that. Cause like, but I do have to say, driving drunk is like like that's really not good, Karen. It's not like you just like cussed out an officer or something. Like you could have killed somebody. Um So I do understand like the harshness of the sentence. Um, but I don't think she's going to like jail for real. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I can't believe they like gave her time. I thought for sure she was gonna get like if she had to go to treatment or something like that, which she was already in. But I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. This is her fourth DUI. Okay, well, man. Karen, you haven't learned. Karen, you have not learned. But you know what? Like, Andy is loving this. If Andy was smart, y'all know what I'm about to say. If Andy was smart, he would. Karen's gonna be gone. Okay. She's gonna be gone. What he would do is, and when is Jen Shaw getting out of jail? Andy would set this up right. He would have, because I think Jen Shaw is in for the longest. Um, Not the longest, but she's in for like a longer amount of time. Like I think she got a few more years. He would get Nene back. Okay. Nene will be holding up Housewives until Karen comes back. Then you have all the Potomac people like, oh, okay, I gotta watch Housewives. Keep Nene on there though. Don't just have her back for that one season. Keep Nene on there. Have Nene come back. Then line it up so that when Karen comes back, she's back on the Real Housewives. And then Jen Shaw. Like, Bravo will be back on top. And I don't know what they do in New Jersey. I honestly don't care. Like that show is just not my thing. Okay, I need to go get a cap, y'all, to deep condition my hair. But this is put the conditioner all over. I really like this Manzani line. Well, the first time I used it like a week or so ago. Yeah, I think it was last week. No, last week I did a drugstore wash day. 2 weeks ago, but I want to see if it was like if it's really that good or was it just a fluke. So okay, so give me 1 second. Let me go. What is happening to my light right now? I was about to really flip. Let me go grab my light and then I'll show you how I do my deep conditioning. 1 second. Oh, sorry, I'm just knocking everything over today, aren't I? I have to grab my purse because I need some lip balm because baby, my lips are so dry. So dry right now. Feels so much better already. Whew, amen. And I know y'all don't be telling people when they ask you they dry nothing. So, all right. So I have my cap. This is how much hair came out because people are always so curious. Let me film this for TikTok too. This is how much hair came out when if you guys can see, when I did my detangling to condition my hair. Let me show TikTok. I posted a video on that last week and it did like surprisingly well. And I'm like, why are we so obsessed with the hair? Okay. Taking our bag. Put that on. Also, y'all, we're starting a new hair challenge on Monday, the silk press hair challenge. So it's my challenge that I have so that you guys can just have like a healthier state of hair. I'm not saying your hair is gonna be the healthiest or like it's make your hair 100% healthy, but this is how I maintain my hair and keep it in like a good state while it's in a silk press. Um I don't have it down in the description today, but I'll add it down there. Also, all the products I'm using, I already have them down in the description. So check down there. Um, and we're gonna use our Heritage by Mindy blow dryer. I think I'm actually gonna blow dry my hair with this today because I always use my Dyson, and I understand that that is not an affordable flat iron, so or blow dryer. So I want to use this one because it's not bad by any means. The Dyson just blow dries my hair in like 2 seconds, and like it costs that much for a reason. Like I always say, if that blow dryer was a break, I'm gonna buy another one tomorrow. All $500. I'm gonna put it right now on the table. Let's get it. Pack that because it's really good. But Heritage by Mindy, I've always said this. They make some of the best affordable hair tools, blow dryers, flat irons, curling wands, curling irons. Like they're super affordable and they're really good quality. So this is my little dryer cap that I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna sit on this for like 10 minutes today, not too long, and we'll just sit here and chit chat. So ask your questions or whatever. Let me know if this is too loud and you guys can't hear me. But I feel like this is going backwards. And it also has these little thing if you want. Yeah, we use the grocery bags. Why not? Okay, so I have 3 heat settings and 3 fan settings on my blow dryer. I use the low fan setting and I use the warm heat setting. Is that too loud for you guys? Somebody gotta let me know in the chat. So I'm assuming it's not that loud for y'all because nobody said anything. Um, but yeah, I wanted to try this wash day because I feel like I used everything the same except for my leave-in, and I think I forgot to change it in the link down below. I'll update it. I'm gonna use this product again because I'm in the process of getting ready for braids. So I'm gonna put my braids in like mid to late um, April, and it's March 1st today. So I need to start making sure that one, my hair is super moisturized and also very strong. I know my roots are strong; they're basically all natural. Um, but I want to make sure like the rest of my hair is strong enough for the braids. I'm also probably done cutting my hair until braids because I don't want to have any blunt ends. So I can't do any noise cancellation, girl, because it's just a camera here. I'm not editing. Oh, do you like the hydrate line for Purology? I've only tried. Wait, is the blue one the hydrate? I think so. If it's the blue one, then I've tried that one. But I like the Curology line. I think they're very good. But for the braids, I do have to make sure that like my hair is super moisturized and everything. And I can already tell y'all right now, I'm not sitting here for the whole 10 minutes because I'm getting tired of yelling. So I'm probably, what time is it? Lord. I'm probably gonna be on here for another like 2-3 minutes, and we're gonna go wash this out. So don't y'all worry, you don't have to listen to this for a long time. But yeah, can you guys let me know in the chat because I'm starting to get ready for like what kind of content I'm gonna do for braids. Can you let me know like what type of stuff like you need to see? Like, do you guys need to see every time I wash my braids? What would you like wash day to look like when I do my wash my braids? Like, I need ideas for that kind of stuff. Yeah, you should try the Everpure for Pureology because it's basically the same. It's like it has all the same benefits. And I think today that's the one I have linked down below because I was going to use that one. When I linked it today on Amazon, it's like $9 today, which I think is cheap. I think it's usually like $15. So today it's like less than $10 on Amazon if you wanted to try it. And I have a link down in the description. Also, on my last YouTube video, I did a giveaway, and I think you guys have one more day to enter the giveaway. So after you watch the live, make sure you go watch my last YouTube video because there is a giveaway. And it's a lot of good stuff in there. And you know what? That's all I have in me today. Something is better than nothing. That's what I always say. Something inconsistency with anything. So we just did a little like mini deep condition. You don't have to leave this in because how long does it say leave this in for anyway? Oh, it do say 15 and 20 minutes. We're not doing it that long today, Mazzani. Let's see if you work on a little time crunch. I just have so much stuff to do. I came back from that brand trip this week and there's a lot of content I need to get edited. And I think I mentioned to you guys in the vlog. I know the vlog that I'm filming right now currently. But where's my remote for the camera? I am going to be switching up the wash day format. Like here forward, we're going to be doing wash day like this. I'm going to go live. I'll have everything in the description for you. I'll have a thumbnail and everything ready for you. And then that'll be our wash day for the week. Because you guys have to remember, it's literally just me by myself doing like I do 3 uploads a week. I post every day, 3 times a day on TikTok. I post once a day on Instagram. I do my story. I do all of it myself, and I still work a full-time job. And it's just getting to be a bit much. So I am going to like this is like one less thing that I have to do. I don't have to edit it. Like I can edit it if I want to, but I don't really have to edit this. It's already done. And I can just go live with you guys every week because that was something I was struggling with. I was like, well, I like going live with them, but I don't know where to go live. I was going live on TikTok. Now I was jumping back and forth. So going forward, I'm going to go live on Saturday. And that'll be our watch day for the week. So you can watch it today. You can watch it. Some people, you waiting for Sunday, go watch it tomorrow. But I just I needed something, and I actually got the idea from Janae Naylor. She does her lives with Frank, which I love watching those. They are hilarious. But I couldn't. She had mentioned she was like, I just have to do a live and put it up, and it's an upload for the week. And I was like, girl, I didn't even think of that. So, um, okay. Rose said, I would like to see your dry technique after you wash your braids. I struggle with it. What do you mean by dry technique? What do you do to maintain the moisture while in braids? I struggle finding. I need to be writing this down. No. I feel like I've told y'all, if I don't write it down, it's not real. It didn't happen. Okay. But if you think of something else for braids, drop it in the chat because I'm going to be writing all this stuff down because I feel like this is y'all's channel. Like, I just do this stuff, but tell me what you want to see. I'm not just here to like, no shade to nobody, but I'm not just here to talk about myself. I want y'all to get something out of it. Okay. Okay. So, Ro, I need you to explain to me what the dry technique is, but I'm going to write that down. Dry braids technique. Okay. And then what do you do to maintain moisture? Okay. Maintaining moisture products specifically. Okay. I'm going to also write down no build up products. I have a lot of ideas around that. Okay. That's okay. Wash day live. The live wash days are fun and several people watch while they do their hair. I think that's cute too. I love it that some of you guys do your hair while you're watching live. I love that. How do you dry your braids? Okay. I love long braids, so it's a lot to dry. Okay. How to dry. Okay. So yeah, keep dropping your ideas because I'm planning stuff. I also am gonna have a braids guide. This braids guide was actually filmed last year, and I just didn't get it up in time. By the time I got it done and ready, it was silk press season, and I was like, I'm not about to drop a braids guide while I don't have braids in my head. So I have that in the works. Well, it's not really in the works. It's kind of, it's like 80% in. So, and it's gonna be like my silk press guide. It's gonna be $10, but it's really gonna give you the breakdown on everything you need and how I do my braids. I'm of course gonna do a tutorial the first time I do it. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little rack, little acrylic rack I found. I want this. Look at this. For like, you know how like when you go to a hotel and they have like that cute little like luggage rack? Look at this that I just found on Amazon. It's $70. Is that not nice? I'm gonna add that to my cart. I don't mean I'm gonna buy it, but sometimes I just add stuff to my cart so I don't forget that it exists. Because you know, once you leave off of it, you're not gonna find it anymore. Okay, this one says brown and hall. Oh, and then they have ones that are like this too. Like if you have a guest room in your house, or if you even want to put this in your bedroom just to make it feel more like a like luxury, because I feel like everybody's into like having a luxury hotel feeling. Oh, they have these. Girl, where we done went to? Okay. They have these ones too. That's a very cute. I'm gonna link that in my Amazon storefront for you guys right now. I'm gonna link it. I have a home list. Go look under there. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my hair out, get a snack, get a drink. I'm drinking some tea right now. Also, I bought this off of Amazon too. This not the other day, like earlier this week. This little Awala little cup. I don't know. Cups just get me. Just give me a cute cup. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my hair out. I'll be back quick, y'all. Get your snacks. Think of more braids, questions, drop them in the chat. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, we're back. Hey. Different braid styles, of course. How would you style? No, they're just gonna be one color. I never do like any color with my braids. I'm a little boring that way. Because even this like little rinse that I did, y'all remember I did that little burgundy rinse? I got tired of that. I was like, this needs to wash out today. So where's the phone? Gotta put the phone back up. You know, we have to get all of our content at once. Otherwise, it just will cease to exist. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, you should. Okay, come on, purse. All in the background. I hate to put you on the floor, girl, but for right now. I actually would prefer this over here. I just don't have a mirror over there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. What you over there before? Okay. All right. So we're gonna blow dry with our Heritage by Mindy blow dryer today, so you guys can see how it works. Because it works just fine. It does the job, and it's a tool I vouch for a lot. Okay. All right. So a little texture shot for you. Let me make sure the vlog sees it. It's lots of texture. Oh, on my eyeball. Okay. So yeah, like you see, this strand of hair shows it perfectly. Like, you see how like my hair is like, this is like my Texlax hair. How it's like, you know, like that defined wave. This is all my relaxed hair on the end. So when I say I'm going from Texlax to, or relaxed to Texlax, I'm going from my hair being bone straight when it's wet to having this little wave when it's wet. And then this up here, she's just all like natural. So we have 3 different textures we're working with at the moment. And I think what's gonna happen is like once I take my braids out at the end of the summer, my hair is probably gonna still be in this like short bob that you guys see. And if it grows out from there, well, let me back up. My hair is when I do silk press season later this year again, my hair is still gonna be in this bob because I'm probably gonna do a big cut to cut out the rest of this relaxed hair. And then if my hair want to grow from then on, I'll let it do its thing, I think. I just love this like length of hair on me. I think it's very flattering. It's easy for me to do. All of those things. So hey, y'all hear the people outside? And my hair still feels just as good with that Mazzani. Even though I didn't let it like sit for the full 15 to 20 minutes, it still feels great. I also feel like that just might be my hair. Like my relaxed hair, I feel like it was like very tough for me to detangle. Not the natural's about to snatch me up, y'all. Because my hair is so easy to detangle now, and you would think it would be so much harder, especially considering I have multiple textures in my hair, but it's not at all. And I'm going to spray. So this is the leave-in that I'm using. The one that I have linked down below is incorrect. It's the L'Oreal leave-in, which I still like, but I'm, like I said, I'm going into braids. I'm just trying to make sure my hair is super strong, and this is for rebuilding your hair strength. Let me show TikTok too. And my favorite thing about this product is you can spray it literally as much as you want. It never weighs your hair down. And you want to make sure that you're leaving. What's going on here? Is this broken? What is all that wet from? What was I saying? Oh, you want to make sure you spray your leave-in on while your hair is wet. Because then you're going to blow dry it and you're going to like bake it into your hair. Don't put leave-in on dry hair unless you have like braids or something and you're spraying it on your dry braids. It doesn't make me nervous that they might break off in braids because my plan is to cut them off anyway. So the only reason why I'm waiting is just because I don't want to go into braids with a blunt cut because that's like hell to braid. I don't care how good of a braider you are. That's why a lot of braiders like have rules and they'll say like basically don't sit in my chair if you just got a bob 2 weeks ago. Blunt ends are just like the worst to braid and it's gonna make it it makes it harder to like get like a nice clean crisp braid. So that's the only reason why I'm not cutting them off right now. Because if I cut them off right now, I would have like a true, like probably like a bob like up to here, which I don't know if that's my look. Because I don't want my kitchen to be out. That's one bob I don't want where I have to like monitor my kitchen. No, babe, don't care for it. So, but my plan is to cut them off anyway. So I don't really care if they do, but I don't think they will. My last relaxer was in early September of last year. And it wasn't even like a full relaxer. It was an under process relaxer. So the end of last summer was the last time I did it. Also, I need to take my 90-day sacred picture update because we are there now and I'm like basically done with that bottle of sacred. So for me, because some people were saying that it took them like, or they were going through the bottle really fast. They must have been using it like all over their head every day. That's not how I was using mine. I only use like a couple of drops on my edges every day. But I think I'm gonna take that picture tonight. And I'll probably have that video, not like YouTube video, but like a TikTok video edited showing like my 90-day results. And if you watch my hair vlog, it'll go in this current hair vlog I'm filming, which y'all will see next week. So we're gonna blow dry. I am using a new brush. Last week I was using this brush and people were like, where's the brush from? Where's the brush from? Girl, this is a no-name brush that I got from a brand event. And they put my name on it. Don't know where this brush is from. I would just type in wooden paddle brush. But today we're using our sacred brush. And I really like it's basically like the unbrush, but it's more aesthetically pleasing. I bought a whole black unbrush. I have no idea where that thing went. The Lord said I have better things for you. Okay. Let me show TikTok the brush so they can see it's clean. And then I'm gonna show it at the end with whatever hair comes out. Only thing I don't like is this little thing. I know this is for like stylists, but like make it magnetic or something because it's just like in the way for non-stylists. So anyways, let's do it. Did I not get all that conditioner on my hair? Please don't tell me. No, okay. Okay. I just want to see something. I just want to see something really fast. My hair feels the same. I thought it was like the blow dryer. So I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna still use the Heritage blow dryer because it doesn't feel that much different. It is just y'all saw how much quieter my Dyson was though. She's so good. She knows she's good. But this blow dryer works perfectly fine. So I'm gonna keep using it. You don't deserve to be neglected. You know what? I'm gonna put no, I just showed that. I was gonna say I'm gonna switch brushes. No, I have to keep using this one because I showed this one to TikTok for the hair. So I don't like how my hair necessarily feels right now. Like it doesn't feel like it usually does. It doesn't feel like there's conditioner on it still. Like it doesn't feel like there's like a film. Was it this? Like what happened, girl? I've used you before and you were just fine. I don't know. The only difference between the last time I've done my hair is my leave-in. Um, well, last time I did a drugstore wash day, but like since I used this routine was the leave-in and the blow dryer. And you know what? I do feel like this side of my head, this front section, looks a little different than this front section. The blow dryers do the same thing. I'm gonna keep saying that. They dry your hair. Ms. Dyson though, she's something else completely. Like even like if you just look at my hair, like this side compared to this side, like this side is like a little bit more stretched out. Like it's already kind of getting us to that straightened state. This side is just like a lot more of like the texture is still all there. Like even like you see these ends right here, how like and these ends are like just a little bit straighter. So if you're curious, let me show TikTok a brush. Okay. Any questions? Are you cutting before or after braids? No, I never cut my hair before braids. That's a recipe for disaster. Your braids are gonna look a little messy. When you fly your hair, do you start from the front or bottom back? I never know where to start. I start from the front. I just do that based off of like how hairstylists have done my hair in the past, which let me plug in my flat iron. Using the GHD Chronos. I have her links down below. She is my favorite child of all my children. She's my favorite one. And I think the others know, and I'm fine with that. You know how some people try to be like, oh, I don't have a favorite child, whatever, blah, blah. I don't believe that. Everybody has a favorite child. They do. Okay. Why is she not turning on? Lord, help me. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but don't you do that again. Yeah, no. The Dyson's blow dryer is just a whisper. It's just so quiet. This is the only difference in my hair routine right now. I switched back to using this to strengthen my hair versus the L'Oreal 21 leave-in conditioner. All the products except for the leave-in are linked down below that I use on my hair. Where's my comb? It's right here. All right, so let's put our oil in. I have to get it for TikTok first, and then everybody else can see after. All right, so this is how much oil I'm using. If you guys can see, just that little bit. Vlog camera. Focus. Focus on the hand. Focus. Okay, it's doing its best. Whatever. This is the oil I'm using. Where's this water coming from? It's gonna piss me off in a minute. It's hydrate oil from Verb. It has heat protectant in it. You guys, you can use products that have multiple properties. So like if you want to use a hair oil before you flat iron your hair, what is this I'm feeling on my back of my head? Luckily, we're gonna be like curling it or whatever. So just words to the wise. If you do feel like you have a film on your hair or something and you don't feel like going and washing your hair again, because that's definitely something that I have done before and will do if I want my hair to be absolutely perfect. Curls save a lot. As Wendy Williams says, hair hides a multitude of sins. Um, come on, bring Wendy back. Bring Wendy back. We're gonna talk about Wendy in a minute. Um, so because I'm doing curls, my hair doesn't need to be like, it doesn't need to be clean, but it doesn't need to be like clean of everything. It can have a little something on there and still my hair still look nice. If you wearing your hair bone straight, but somebody also asked me the other day, they were like, can you do a vlog of maintaining your hair bone straight? I won't say I'm never gonna do that, but I don't like wearing my hair bone straight, so you're probably not gonna see that from me anytime soon. It would literally be me being like, oh, now I all of a sudden like to wear my hair bone straight. Like, but like today, like soon, like I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't like to wear my hair straight. Um, like not at least not bone straight. I like some body. If I want my hair bone straight, I would relax it bone straight, but I don't. So just a little note if that was something you were waiting on or curious about, like why don't she do this? Because I just don't like it. I like my hair to like be big and voluptuous. I don't want it to be stringy. I pray my hair comes out exactly how I want it. Jesus' name. Pray for anything, honestly, y'all. Not just the big stuff. I be praying for a parking spot. Okay, so Wendy, y'all, something about this. I know something about it doesn't sit right in everybody's soul, but something about this, I feel like Wendy is gonna come out with a story later, and we gonna be like, dang, we literally just sat there and watched and did not do nothing to help this lady. Because how is it that Wendy don't have none of her money? I know you don't have to explain to me anything in the comments because I know I've been following this story. Because let me tell you, I'm about to age myself. I remember when Wendy Williams was just on the radio, and what? Girl, what? Where's my earring going? Okay. It felt like it was going like inside of my earlobe. That was so weird. Um, I remember when Wendy Williams was just on the earlobe on the radio, and I used to listen to Wendy Williams and Charlemagne on the radio, like in a car with my mom. And like when she came out with those books, like everybody was in an uproar because she was like loosely basing those books off of her real life and things that actually happened, and like you could kind of figure out who certain celebrities were in the books. So to see Wendy now, like that, no, Wendy was like, I won't even say was supposed to because she's still here. And I feel like Wendy's gonna have a resurgence and a comeback. Wendy was supposed to be our Joan Rivers, like our. I can't think of anybody else, but like like that, just that voice. Like Wendy was supposed to be out here doing like the red carpets, like all of those type of things. So the fact that I'm like, what happened? Like, I know what happened. You don't have to tell me. But like, I just think it's crazy. First of all, I know they say, it's a mother's love or whatever. Let me tell you, this is one thing I'm terrified about having kids. Because if you do me wrong after I almost lost my life bringing you here, because I don't care how easy your pregnancy was, you can lose your life having a baby. If you do me wrong after I almost lose my life bringing you here, hmm, hmm. I'm gonna tell you what my mama used to tell me. I brought you in this world. I could take you out. That's like they said, like her son was like spending. Okay, the hair feels fine. I just straightened this one piece and it feels fine. So maybe I was like hallucinating. I don't know. But they said her son was like just spending money. And, like basically from what I read, they were saying like part of the reason why she's in this like situation is because of like her son's spending. And it was just like But I also just don't like the fact that makes me very uncomfortable too. And somebody was saying this, like from what I was reading, they were like, you should not have the bulk of your money in like just one bank account or like in one place like that. Because the reason why Wendy is like in a state where she's at is like the bank then took control of her money. They didn't say that they didn't saw like suspicious spending or whatever, things that like don't seem like her. This is what I don't understand. How is it that y'all step in and decide when people can spend all their money and when they like can overdraft $200, but you about to stop this lady, this grown lady from it's not adding up. It's not adding up to me. I'm not getting it. And I don't know if it was like her family that like I, there's some things about it that are still very unclear to me because I'm like, so when I was in college, y'all didn't have no issue letting me overdraft my bank account. No issue. I will overdraft that thing all the time. But you're telling me now this grown lady has all this money in her bank account, and you're like, oh no, you can't use it, girl, because it looks suspicious, and you're gonna spend all your money. Since when did you care? Since when did you care? Mm-mm. I'm not liking it. But you know what? I feel like Wendy is gonna like make her way back, just like I feel like Mimi is gonna make her way back. You know what else I feel like is weird? Because I don't even know if they're like really friends like that for real. But I'm curious if Nene and Wendy still talk. Because remember they had that moment where they were like the best of buds, and I think this was when Nene was off of Housewives at this point. They were like the best of friends, and I'm like, Nene, because let me tell you, my friend Tanisha lives over in France. I could not hear from her for a few weeks. And I'm like, girl, where are you at? Do I need to come and get you? What's happening? If that was my friend, like if that and I low key, I'm like, I don't want to say like because I don't know, but I'm like, if your friends ain't beating down them doors, Wendy, you need to cut them loose when you come back. You need to cut them loose. Like if you have friends that are like, oh, okay, like I just can't get to my girl. Make sure y'all clean your flat irons. I just noticed some little greasy grease on the side of mine. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Not on my baby. After I was just talking about how much I love you, girl, I just got you out here looking dark McGirt. Oh my god, this other side. It's like, is that for my hair? Oh my gosh, what have I done? I don't think this is from this one time, but we're gonna do some more and see. I think this is build up over time. But yeah, if your friends hate being on your door, Wendy, when you come back, you need to cut these people loose. Nikki. Wendy, my Wendy is just fine, girl. I feel the same way. Let me tell you. That's why I say, like, I'm so like I know I'm gonna have kids, but I'm just so worried about like if I have kids that have like no moral compass, because you can only do as much as you can as a parent, raise them as best as you can, and then once they get grown, they are who they are. I always say this: you cannot raise grown people. If they want to change, that's one thing. But I feel like I see a lot of people and a lot of parents, like once their kids get grown and they see their kids going down paths that they don't necessarily agree with, they try to like lay down the hammer and like the law or whatever while their kids are adults. They're who they are now. They are adults. If they want to change, they will change on their own. Let me turn off the stock camera. They will change on their own, but you can't re-raise grown children. They are who they are. You can try to give them influence and all that type of stuff, but ultimately, whether they change or not is up to them. Kids, you have so much influence to mold them into the person that they are. And I'm not gonna say not for nothing, but not in every scenario, but a lot of the times, if your kids turn out a little not right, what were you exposing them to? What were you exposing them to? Because sometimes you have kids that were like they had the best environment and they just a bad apple. You can't do nothing about that. Don't blame yourself, girl. Especially if you know you did everything you could. But sometimes you have kids that are easily influenced. Like they could see the phoniness. They could see you saying, do this, do this, do this, but you also doing this. And so they're like, well, I'm gonna do what you're doing. Saying all that to say, it just really makes me nervous. Because what if I end up with one of the bad apples? I'm gonna say, take it back. Take it back. Yeah, and like the son was like spending all this money, and now they're saying like the son, like he was doing like odd jobs for money, which I think that's also sad because it's like you shouldn't have to be. First of all, I know it's like a double standard, but like I just like at this point, you a grown man. Figure out your life. I know, like and it sounds like that's what he's having to do right now because his mama is in this situation. But figure out your life. Let's make our living or whatever. Let's not live off of. Is that coming off of my hair right now? No. Okay. So it's just build up from a long time. Um, Figure out your situation, whatever, what you gonna do. But now you have yourself in a situation where you weren't necessarily prepared to be taking care of yourself like this because you got your mama up here and basically in jail. That's what she said in jail. Did y'all see that interview that she did with that guy from TMZ? And she's like standing at the window. That's what people in jail do. They stand at the window to get a glimpse of the outside. She said she hasn't been outside in days. And the man from TMZ said, hold on, people in jail get to go outside once a day? Well, like why are y'all holding this lady up like this? Because she would had a oh, my mama texting me. Because she maybe had a substance problem. Okay. Like I've never seen this before. Like somebody has a substance problem and y'all telling me, okay, take their money, put them inside, and like don't like it's giving very Britney. And you know what? I think they gonna link up after, be friends after, because she gonna like, I get it, girl. Because this is insane. But also at the same time though, when that happened to Britney, Britney was like, she was an adult, but like Britney was still like a child. Like she was like her early 20s. Like she was still very young. This is a 50 something year old lady. If she wants to, my thing is, what happened to the free will to make bad decisions? You tell me she can't make bad decisions on her own? I'm not understanding it. And it's just making me be like, something's really wrong here. Here. Y'all know what I mean when I say here. Like something is really wrong here because how is that just allowed? Be like, you know what? No, we're just gonna take everything from you and just let's sit you down for a minute. That's just like I feel like low key is something else with this. Like who has it out for Wendy? Because this is like some book movie stuff. My thing is, I get if it's like I know we're not talking about $20 or $200 a day. I don't care if I want to spend $2 million a day. If it's mine and I have it to spend, give me my money. That's what I'm saying. I don't care how much it is. Like if it's mine, when did it become your job to police how I spend my money? That's all I want to know. I don't care how much it is. Like if I want to spend it all, if I want to run it to how many people have we seen like run all their money to the ground? If I want to run all my money to the ground this very day and be at $0 tomorrow, who cares? It's mine. I know the banks make money off of having money in the bank, but at the same time, I don't think you should not be controlling my like how I spend my money. That shit piss me off when I go somewhere that I ain't never been. You texting me, I don't give a yeah. Can I move around? You want me to just stay in one city all the time? Yeah, this is me. Give me that money. I don't like it. I don't like it. Wendy, why not her referring to her? Yeah, I did see she got to spend the time with her dad, so I agree. Like I think that's why I like when it was looking very bleak, I couldn't talk about it because it was just so sad to me. Um, and I'm just look, I'm telling you right now, I feel like my kids are just gonna know. Like I feel like I'm gonna be that parent where my kids are gonna be like, you know how mama is. Like, don't even play with her like that. And I don't want them to be. I want them to be not like I don't want them to be afraid of me, but I definitely want you to know, do not try it. Don't try it with me. Please don't try it with me. Go play lotto. Don't play with me. Mm-mm. Because I will hurt your feelings really bad. Like I just like don't. Even I was telling I was telling somebody the other day, you know how like, kids like when they're younger, they like, they make like little macaroni stuff for their mom at school for like Mother's Day or whatever. I get it. They little kids, the school wanna do, like let's make breakfast for your mom or whatever. But the minute I start giving you allowance, the minute I know you have recognition in your mind to be like, oh, okay, my mama likes flowers. I'm not even saying you gotta go buy me a certain type of flower. My mama likes flowers. My mama always has a candle lit. Like it smells good in our house all the time. Like those type of like the minute I know you know that because and when I'm gonna be able to know you know that when I start giving you allowance and you can go around and make decisions on like, oh well, you know what I want, especially don't let it be no girl. If it's a boy, they slow. But if it's a girl, you like to have a little candle in your room. Okay. So when Mother's Day rolls around, don't come up to me with no hug and a homemade card talking about some Happy Mother's Day. Because when your birthday roll around or Christmas, I'm gonna give you a hug too. I'm gonna give you a hug. Say happy birthday, girl. Don't do me like that. Because you know what? I remember when I was a kid, I was Wendy's only girl. Excuse me, y'all. The devil. Devil trying to take me out. Give me a minute. Jesus, I'm man. All right, I think we back. Give me a minute. That was either the devil or the Lord said, girl, please shut up. It's one of the two. Ooh. I think we're back. All right, we back for real. Y'all see how like my roots look right now? Oh, they have that little wave to them. So like, because they're so natural right now, I have to kind of hit them a little bit more so that they like actually really lay down. It doesn't bother me. It bothers some people though that watch my page, my channel. So I'm just letting y'all know. And they do revert a bit. They do revert a bit during the week. But it's nothing crazy. So back to what I was saying. I'm gonna keep picking right back on up. I was one of these only girls. So when her birthday and stuff would roll around, I would be the one remembering my mama's birthday. Like, hey y'all, when your birthday coming up, what we got to get her? taking my little money to Claire's. I know she ain't want nothing out of Claire's, but I'm like, girl, what you want me to do? I ain't got no money like that for real. So we just about to make it work what we can. I'm telling you right now, I want my kids to be like, you ain't give her nothing, and you know she's right. And it's not even about like, let me just like correct the thought right now in case anybody's thinking this. It's not even because it's like, oh, you're so material, you're gonna be mad at your kids because they need, no. It's gonna be, and I have felt like this because out of like anytime it comes to like gift giving. Why is my mirror going off so fast right now? It's the thought. If I can see that you didn't take no time to think about me, that's when I'm gonna be mad. Because I know I'm gonna go above and beyond for anybody I give a gift for. Like I want you to feel thought about, I want you to feel special. So if you don't take the time to return the thought to me, or if I can tell that like you weren't thinking about me when you gave me this gift, when I can tell it was last minute, when I can tell you're like, I have no idea what you like, but you have all these resources around you. You got your daddy, you got your siblings, you got your grandma, God willing. You got your play aunties, because they're gonna have a gang of them. You have all these people around you that would be like, okay, you know your mama don't like this, you know, like somebody to help you if you are really in that situation. If you don't think of me, baby, I'm gonna be upset at you. I'm gonna be like, you know your mama be thinking about you all the time, every single day on this stove, thinking about you. Make sure you got some food to eat, making sure you got your little clothes and stuff to wear. Think about me. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna like instill that in them with anyone. When you give somebody a gift, think of them. Don't give them something that you like or you want them to have. I don't know how I even got up on this saying shit. It's because of Wendy Williams' son, I think. But I want my kids to be like, oh, you know what? No, I'm not about to. Let me go to the grocery store, get mama some flowers, and I know her favorite candy is Ferrero Rocher. I would be so pleased. I'm like, you know, I love this candy. I'm about to eat this whole thing right now. Cause you know it's something I like. It's not like it has to be something expensive, but it's like, oh, this is what she likes. Let me tell you. But sometimes it don't matter what you do with kids. That's why I be having me nervous. These children out here. It don't matter what you do. You could do your very best, and they still gonna be like, the devil got them. Oh, yes, you did. You turned out good, bro. Cause like I'm gonna have that look down too. Mom Wendy used to have that look. My mama Wendy, not Wendy Williams. I don't know what look she got. My mama used to have that look where she would just didn't say a word. She had a look, and we also used to call them mommy lips when she would like talk to us, like, and you know you're in trouble. And her lips, get in here right now. Yes. When that lip curled up, you knew better than don't question anything. Just do exactly what she's telling you to do in this very moment. And ask a question later. Because if you ask her a question right now, you're liable to get popped. Wasn't no child abuse going on. The Bible say, spare the rod. Look up the rest. Look up the rest, my children. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have fun with my kids and everything. But I do want them to also like just pick up some things because I feel like that's a very big thing. I feel like people are terrible at giving gifts, and I'm like, I don't want y'all to. It's not even just like the giving gift part. It's just like I think people are terrible at thinking of others sometimes, even the people that are closest to them. Okay, so I feel like our hair is looking okay. It's got the little shine and a little shaking, shaky. All right, let's try to move quicker because I kind of went off on a tangent there. My elbows ashy because y'all weren't gonna tell me they're not ashy today. I still got to put lotion on this morning before I went to pull. That's a shame. That's the only reason why they're not ashy. What shows are you guys watching? I recently have put so many people on at my job to the show Paradise with Sterling K. Brown. And I need to catch up on it. I have not watched past episode 3, so if you have, do not tell me a single thing. I also need to start watching White Lotus, but I wanted to make sure, not me looking like a little girl from Boondocks. I wanted to make sure had a few episodes because they said it's like week by week, so I'm trying to wait. But you know what I did see, which I think this is like perfection. I don't know why they have not done this sooner. I think, or maybe they haven't. I just didn't know. Banana Republic is coming out with a collaboration with, or like, yeah, like a collaboration with um White Lotus, and I was like, that seems so on brand. I don't know if you guys shop at Banana Republic, but it's one of my favorite stores. You gotta catch Banana Republic stuff though on sale if you want to get like some good stuff and you want to like save on it. Like if I were you right now, if you're shopping, I would take stock of all of like my wintertime clothes and like what did I need this winter that I don't currently have that I would want next winter. And also what did I not have this summer that I want to have for the summer. Because typically what retailers do is like, especially like right now, it's like March, it's kind of in between seasons. I know some places is like definitely like summertime right now. But in like retailer world, we're like in between seasons. It's like not quite winter. Like it's still cold some places, but everybody's like getting ready for and thinking about spring and summer. So what they do is they put all the winter stuff on sale because they want to like deplete that inventory. And then they will start launching their new spring stuff. And when they launch their new spring stuff, they will put it on sale initially, just to kind of get people kickstarted into buying that new inventory of products so they can kind of gauge how certain pieces do. So like say they have a new dress and they're like, okay, this dress, we just put it out. It's already sold out now. And it's not even like for real, like spring and summer months yet. So we need to make sure we have plenty of inventory for this for the spring and summer, because even with just like the little bit of inventory we have right now, it did amazing. So they kind of like using this as a time to gauge like what pieces are going to work for spring and summer. So that's why like you'll see like new collections of stuff or like new season stuff on sale like when it first comes out, and they do that like every season. So like at the end of summer they're going to put like summer stuff on sale, and they're going to start to put out fall stuff and it'll be on sale, and you'll be like, well, why is that on sale already? Because they want to like get people into buying those things, but they also want to see like, okay, what is working, what's selling good, and like, can we get more inventory of it? Do we need to take it from other places? Do we need to place more orders with suppliers and stuff like that? If y'all don't know, I work retail in the front end in stores, and I work retail currently now on the back end in e-commerce. So, and I used to work at Michael Kors corporate, and that's what we did all the time. We would have like a sale, and like you could get some of the new stuff on sale, and we wanted to see like how was it gonna do, how did it perform, and we'd be like, oh, that's doing really well, stuff like that. Which actually, now that I think about it, I need to buy this dress off the Gap. I'll show you guys, because the Gap right now is having a sale where it's like 30% off some of their new stuff. And I just bought this dress and I got it the other day and I love it, and I was like, I need to go back and get the other color of it. Let me find it right now. We've been on here for an hour too much. Because I want to make sure I get it on sale. Okay. This is a dress that I bought and it fits me so well. I got a size medium. Dang, the black is not on sale. I'm gonna buy it. Because I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't buy it, I'm going to regret that I didn't have the other color. So this is a dress I got. I'm trying to move it so you guys don't see that glare. But I just feel like this is so cute. And I even like how she wore it with like these little like kitten heel. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm kind of like a modest dresser. I don't really dress too like, I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. Provocative, if you will. I'm really like, I like simple, classic things. And I got the dress, and ooh, you know what else looks so cute? And this is on sale right now. I might buy this instead. this little set from the Gap, it's just like a shell tank and then a skirt. Let me see what the back of the skirt looks like. And they have it in multiple colors. They have it in black, they have it in white, they have it in like gingham, and they have it in. But you know what? I like this dress better. Anyways, I've never really been like a person that dresses very, um, like I don't know, how do you say, like revealing. I've never really shown lots of skin or whatever. Um, and I got this dress the other day. Why is my PayPal not working? This is annoying me. Am I gonna have to pull out this? I'm sorry, y'all. I want to get it right now though, before it sells out. My color. Y'all can't see my credit card. Let me do this later. Actually, you know what? Something in me was like, "Girl, babe, calm down." You know what? I'm gonna just do Apple Pay. Okay, I get it. I'm not getting what's happening. Maybe Laura's trying to tell me don't buy this dress right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got my dress. Anyways, I tried it on yesterday and it was so nice. You'll see it in the vlog. But I did think it was like a little long because on the model you saw it hit like right at her shins. And I'm shorter than the model. So it was like low, like coming down long on me. I was looking like a little bit like a milkmaid, but the size medium worked so well for me. Like it kind of like cinches you in at the waist and it just gives you like a really nice shape and everything. It's so pretty on. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it to the tailor and I feel like it's just gonna be like a perfect summertime like throw it on. And I was like looking at my closet the other day and I was thinking, I was like, what were the things that I wish I had last summer that I don't have currently that I can get like right now on sale? And one of them was like just like summertime dresses, like dresses that um were, you know, easy to throw on, that were like breathable, that I could dress up, dress down. And that dress I could like put a little low heel on it. I could put a sandal on with it. I could put a sneaker on with it. I could wear it to work. I can wear it to church. I can wear it to dinner. I can wear it to brunch. Like I could wear that dress so many places. And so I was like, let me just order one and see how I like it. That's usually how I do stuff. And if I really like it, I'm gonna get it in another color. So I got the black. They had a striped one. I don't really care for the striped one that much. I wish they had it in a red. I would eat a red up. And I also wish they had it in a navy blue. But like a black and a tan, I feel like those are like key. Because I also think coming up here soon, guys, I'm gonna be going to Kansas for 6 weeks with my dad. My dad lives in Kansas, which I don't know. We might be doing like braid season, like starting off braid season there. Like meaning like I might be doing my braids in Kansas for you guys. I'm just going to stay with him for a little bit to spend some time with him. And I felt like that. I was like, ooh, that would be so cute. Because I don't really know how Kansas like weather is. Y'all let me know. Like, is it really hot there if anybody is from there or if you're from around that area? But it is like very I don't know. I feel like to me, I feel like it's warmer than it is here, but I might be wrong. But I just feel like that would be like the perfect little summertime dress. And I wanted to get another one so I would have my options because I also ordered these flats from Zara. Let me show you while we're showing our shopping. I have these other flats from Zara that I really want to get, but I ordered these from Zara, and I feel like, look, I feel like you just kind of have to trust the vision because when you see them on and you see the full outfit, you're like, she looks good. I got these. It's like they're not the mesh ones though. They're like rope, like knitted rope. I have those, and they're on their way to me now. I have a good pair of brown flat sandals. The other thing I'm looking for right now is a good pair of black flat sandals. And I low key kind of want to get the Saint Laurent tribute flat black sandal, but I want to go try it on somewhere before I spend that much money on it because I feel like it's a sandal that, like, if I really like it, I'll go back and get it in multiple colors. And because it's a real leather sole, I'm pretty sure, I think it better be as much as it costs. I can just get them resold every year, and that can be a sandal that I wear out for like 3, 4, or 5 years instead of buying like a new flat sandal every year. So I'm really trying to like buy better quality things. It doesn't even have to be like designer things, but just like buying better quality things that are going to last me a long time versus like, oh, I need a new black sandal. Let me buy this little $20 sandal for the summer and it only lasts me like half the summer because I wear it out, you know? So I'm just here chit chatting, just talking y'all head off. If you have questions, y'all, drop them in the chat. Hair questions, any questions, I don't care. I mostly watch reality shows right now, but I'm gonna watch the new Dexter. Okay, what is Dexter about? I've never watched it, but I've heard so many people say that is their show. I don't know about the new one, but like, I don't know what's the difference between the new and the old. Yes, okay. See, you get it, CC Gemini. Like, I think that dress will look cute with like wedges, like mule, a slide, a flat. What I'm thinking is like I have a pair of plain. This is like my go-to bag that I've been carrying right now, but I have a pair of shoes that match this. It's like a deep chocolate brown. I'm thinking like that bag, my chocolate brown sandals that match it. Just throw on the dress, bag, shoes, you're ready to go. Good pair of sunglasses. Like you're getting my drift, girl. GHD is worth it. Don't you know it? This GHD flat iron, she does her job. Be careful with the saying. Okay, I have seen so many of those things have popped up on my timeline recently, girl, about the synthetic braiding hair, and I'm like, now is not the time. Now is not the time. I saw this girl pop up on my TikTok and she was saying how she braided her hair all the time. She never had any issues with braiding her hair. And then the next thing she knows, she went and got her hair braided by someone. And that all of a sudden, like she started having a reaction to her braids. And she started getting like boils and stuff in her head. And I was like, because imagine me, I'm over here prepping for braid season. At this point, I'm like, what can I have? What can we have? What can we as a collective have? Okay? Nothing? Thanks. Like, I was just like, what? And like the part that got me was that she was just like, I braid my hair all the time. Because I was for sure thinking, I was like, oh, maybe braiding hair is just not for you. Like, especially if it's your first time or whatever. And then she threw in there, and mind y'all, I get my hair braided all the time. I was like, shut me right up. I was like, what? So now I think I am gonna do a little bit of research, and there are a few of like braiding hair brands that like say they have non-toxic stuff. A few of them have reached out to me in my email before. I'm about to go look up what is happening. Oh, my camera turned off. I'm about to go look up in those emails really quick. I'm like, hey, so hey girl, what you want to do? Because that's crazy. So hard for me to shop at Zara. I need to see it on someone other than the model if I don't see the vision. Yeah, Ro, I get that too. There are certain things that I can buy at Zara. Now I've just been sitting here drinking all this water. Y'all saw the devil try to enter me, And I've been drinking my tea. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna be able to concentrate. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry. I wasn't gonna be able to make it through all the live because I dang near drank all of this and I'm almost done with this. What was I saying? Zara. There are some things that I can't get on Zara, like because I know I have a little bit more hip than the Zara model. There's no way I'm about to buy dresses online on Zara, skirt like bottoms and stuff. I don't buy them online at Zara. I have to be in the store and try them on. But also too, like you said, like it even just like anywhere. If I'm shopping online, if I excuse me, can't immediately see the vision, I don't buy it. If I can't immediately picture like how I would wear it when I'm shopping online, I don't buy it. Now in store, it's a different story. If I try it on, I'm like, oh, I like this or whatever. I have a bad like I feel like I have worse judgment in store than I do when I'm online. But because you have to pay for shipping and all that stuff online, I feel like I'm more like aware of like what I like, what I don't like, if it will actually work for me. So I get that. There are certain things like I just don't get from Zara though, online specifically, because I'm just like, girl, because a Zara pair of pants, if you're not slim, it's gonna humble you really fast. If you don't have like very like straight legs, them pants, some skirts, some dresses, baby, they're gonna humble you quickly. The best advice I can give a Zara shopper is to try before you buy all the models on the website. Yeah. See, you know what I think it is? I think we just need to buy different braiding hair. I wouldn't say don't get your hair braided all together, but just try like get like some non-toxic. And you know what? I'm gonna start looking into that now because that they don't scare me. They have scared me. It's been on my timeline too heavy, and I'm like, is it because I'm talking about timeline? I'm talking about TikTok. I'm like, is it because um I've fallen into that side of TikTok? You know how like you can just like you're on this one side of TikTok right now, and like that's all you really see. I don't know if it was that or what, but babe, you only have to. And I know people are like, well, why would that scare you and not relaxers? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I think part of it could be because I've always had like really good scalp health too. Why does this side just seem like it's like, oh, I was like, this part of my hair seems like it's not straight at all. It's because it's not, girl. Piece is supposed to be up here. I don't know why it doesn't bother me though. Do your research and share. I just want to give my hair a break. Give me 2 months. Share the hair companies we get. Yeah, I will. I will. I just ordered the blazer dress from Zara and I can't wait for it to come. Hopefully it fits. Yeah. I will definitely share when I find out the stuff about the braid, like when I find like some braiding hair. Because y'all know I be using the sensation. I be using all the little like $1.99 pack hair that we get at the beauty supply. So that it was concerning to me as well. So not gonna hold you guys. Um, like, ooh, things like that, like really, it will make me really, really sad. I don't have to know you. I do not have to know you. It will really bother me for some time. Oh, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Now I just want to listen to that album now because I remember listening to that. Everyone calm. I remember listening to that album so much when I was a kid. That was Wendy's jam. And I told you when her and my daddy was getting into it. She was bumping it. That and Tony Braxton, what's Tony Braxton's first album? Whatever that one was, I was like beige and red. That had that said like Tony Braxton in red. I think it was her first album. Wendy used to be bumping some Tony Braxton when my daddy was on her nerves. Ooh, and I would get in the car. No, I'd be like, okay, here we go. Here we go. The into it. Not like I didn't already know. We all live in the house together. Oh, goodness. Heavy. When is your wash day? Are you washing weekly every Friday? Yeah, I wash every week on Saturdays. That's been my wash day for like the past like 2 years. Every wash day is on a Saturday. I tried the like a few weeks ago. I shared in a vlog, one of my hair vlogs, how I tried to do the washing every 2 weeks. I don't know. That's not for me. For those of you that feel like you need to do it that way, go right ahead. But I'm just saying for me myself, that's not for me. And if someone's like, "Well, you're damaging your hair," okay. But I just can't deal. Like it's just like the feeling that my hair is so dirty. You know how like your hair just feels dirty and like it makes your scalp feel like weighed down. That's what it was doing, and I was like, I can't do that every like. Mm-mm. And you're telling me like if I have an event to go to, now I have to think of a specific hairstyle to do my hair in. No, I just want my hair to be done. No, I just couldn't do it. And then like it was like I made it to like, why is everything trying to fall off this table right now? Y'all, I have plans. Let me know if you would be interested in seeing this. I have plans like my desk set up right now and storage set up for all of my stuff, for all of like my hair, makeup, all that type of stuff. It's kind of janky right now. It's not janky. I just don't like it. No, it's janky. It's kind of janky right now, and I'm in like the process of trying to plan out how I want this desk to be because I'm gonna try to like do a faux like built-in situation with some IKEA stuff, like IKEA drawers and stuff like that. Let me know if that would be of interest to you guys, if you would want to see like that process, or if you don't care and you're like, just show us at the end when it's done, and I'll ask questions when I want. Um, because if it is, I will include it in the vlogs. But if not, I'll just do it on my own and then show you guys the finished product. But I know some people like to like see the progress because I think it's gonna take me like, so I know I'm not gonna have like everything done all at once because I'm gonna get like, you know how IKEA has like those little drawers. I'm gonna get some like little shorter drawers, dresser type of things because I don't have any like drawer space under my desk or anything like that. And I have so much product that is like out on display in my like this side of my bedroom looks nice. I hate this dresser thing. It's gonna go eventually. But like I want all of my room to look nice from every angle. And right now it's just this piece that's looking nice. And I'm like, can I get the whole thing to look nice? So let me know. I'll switch to washing once a week. I feel like every time I leave. Easy when you work out constantly, especially. Yeah, if you work out a lot, I feel like you probably for sure have to cleanse some way, like more than twice a week. Unless you have like, or once every 2 weeks. Unless you have like a protective style or something, I feel like you can probably get away with it then. Um, but even when I have my braids, like my scalp just be feeling like heavy and weighed down. I just can't do it. And some people have said, like somebody in the chat just said, style siren. I feel like they retain more length, and a lot of people have said they feel like their hair grows a lot more when they wear or they wash it weekly. I don't know. I just go off of how it feels. It just feels so much better to me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to move through this fast because what time is it? I had to go to the grocery store. It's not even that late. It's only 1:30, and I started this at 11 something. That's not bad. Also, I posted a sponsored post on TikTok this morning. Make sure y'all go and like it for me. That's how we get like good engagement on our posts. Like if you have a creator that you really like and you follow, you mess with them for real, engage with their sponsored posts. Comment on it, like it, save it, all those things, because it looks good for us from the brand. And that's also just a way like you can support your favorite creators if you like let's say they have stuff for sale and you're like, I'm not about to buy that, whatever. But you can always support, especially when they have sponsored posts. Like we want those to perform really, really well. Because it's, just like from us to the brand, it just like speaks volumes that like our community is there with us. So I just need you to cooperate with me for right now, okay? And stop acting so extra. Please. So yeah, it's using. Also, I feel like the one thing that I love is like I feel like I never, or I won't say never, but I hardly ever do sponsorships or partnerships with brands that like y'all have never seen me use before, which is like really a goal, and it's like honestly the most ideal for creators because you means like you've already used this product, you can authentically speak to it, like to your experience and why you like it. And that's been happening with me a lot, and it makes it so much easier, one, for me, because I know I'm not like, because there are some people out here, and I'm not throwing no shade to nobody, that will just do a partnership with any and everybody that comes their way. But I only want to like endorse things to y'all because basically it's like that's what it is, like you're endorsing things that you guys know that I like and have used before. Um and it just makes, I just feel like it builds like a trust level with you guys. I don't know, y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about that type of thing because I feel like some people have mixed feelings. Some people like see a creator doing a partnership and they just trying to sell us stuff. But I really try to do only things that like make sense for me. Like, so the partnership that I just posted this morning is with the brand Briogeo, and it's their dry shampoo puff. It's my first time working with them. I literally just got on their PR list maybe like late last year, and they sent me that dry shampoo puff like a few weeks ago. And I tried it on my own organically because they sent it to me. Loved it, shared it with you guys. I think I shared it in a vlog or whatever, and then they reached out to me to do a campaign on that shampoo puff, and I was like, "This is perfect. I do this. Like I've shared this product before. They know I like this product, so it's not just like a out of the blue type of like, oh, once you start using that, like y'all see me use it before." That's how I try to have my stuff set up, and even if it's something I haven't used, I try to at least have it be something where it's like you guys will trust that I'm not just putting anything out there. storage content is good. Genuine sponsor. I like genuine sponsorships. Makes me actually feel to buy the stuff because I know the creator loves and uses it. But regardless, you can tell when it's not. Yeah, and when it's not, like, that's why I try not to do stuff where it's like, I've never used this, but you want me to say like, I love this so much. I've never used it. Never used it. Like if I was to do a partnership on this product, y'all would be like, oh, that makes sense. Because y'all have seen me use this so many times. But if I was to do a partnership on like any other Joe Schmo leave-in, you would be like, oh, I ain't never seen her use it. Even if it's like something like, okay, I've used it for the first time. I don't know. I just feel like for creators, you just have to be smart about how you're going about this thing. And like, I feel like the most important thing that a lot of people forget about is like building a trust with your community and not just looking at them as like a number. Because some people do that. They just look at like, they don't even look at it as a community. They look at it as just like, oh, I just have this amount of followers or whatever. But I think you have to like look at it. You have to look at it as more than that because it is like these are real people out here that are listening to you, buying things that you suggest. Like, I don't know. To me, I don't care if it's 1 cent. That's a big deal. If you were convincing or influencing someone to spend their hard-earned money that they go to work for based off of like your recommendation, you have to treat it a little more tenderly. I feel like there needs to be a respect both ways, and I feel like some people look at it as like I'm a celebrity thing. Just do what I say, and I don't like that. Because we have celebrities. I'm not one of them, in my opinion. I'm not one of them. I'm nobody. I'm just a girl that like to do her hair on YouTube. So, I don't know. I feel like you guys are very supportive, but just wanting to make sure you know that. Like, if you see sponsored posts, not just for me, but any other creators that you really like, engage with it because it helps us be able to work with these brands and like do more content. Because I don't know if y'all know, that's my goal to go full time with this, but I have to be able to support myself doing it. I'm not about to be one of the ones that jump out here and be like, oh, I'm about to go full time. I'm a very calculated y'all ain't telling me I got the white stuff. Noted. I'm a very calculated planning type of person. So if you tell me like, oh, you should do this, I'm like, okay, where's the plan? How we getting there? I'm not just about to jump out and say, oh, I'm gonna do this full time. And then I come out, I'm moving back in. No shade to no one. No shade. But like, if I'm gonna do it full time, I'm gonna make sure I can support myself. Girl, how long it takes me to do my hair is depending on how much I'm yapping. As of right now, we've been on this live for 2 hours. I could have been done with my hair in 2 hours if I wasn't talking to nobody. But it just depends on how much I'm talking, honestly. If I'm talking a lot, it's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna try to wrap this up in the next 30 minutes though, which I can wholeheartedly do. I feel like I want to start rewatching Grey's again. Do I have any Grey's Anatomy fans in here? People understand some full-time creators have other investments. Yeah, I think that's true. A lot of creators do have other investments, like in other ways that they're making money. But a lot of times I see like when you see a creator, and this is just like from what I've seen, when I see a creator go full time and then they like backtrack and they say, oh, I'm not, they don't have anything else to fall back on. Which I wouldn't be that person. Like I need to, that's why I haven't gone full time yet. I don't have anything else to fall back on right now. And I would not put myself in that position. And I think that there's a lot of things that I need to get in place before I would be able to do that. And like comfortably, when I say comfortably, like I mean like my lifestyle should not be changing. Like, of course, I'm probably going to budget a little differently and spend a little differently because getting paid from this job and getting paid from like a regular 9 to 5 is very different. But for the most part, like, yeah, I want to be able to like live the same. I don't want my lifestyle to change when I go full time. So I'm not going to just hop out there and do it. And I feel like some people do it prematurely because they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about the fact that, with your regular 9 to 5 job or any other job, even if it's like not a corporate job, whatever other job you have, you're usually getting paid on a set basis. And the other thing too is like with going full time is like, some people I feel like go full time prematurely because they're like, oh, okay, I've been making X amount of dollars every month for 3-4 months, like I can support myself. But your demand and the demand from the need from like brands, like, because I feel like brand partnerships are a big way that people make money. It ebbs and flows. It goes up and down all the time. Sometimes you can be like in high demand. Maybe you make like thousands of dollars that month, and then the next month you don't make any money, or you make like half of what you made last month. You could have like a streak where it's like, oh, for 6 months I'm banging it out, I'm doing all of this stuff, and then after that, it ebbs and flows. And I feel like sometimes people just take like that one winning streak that they feel like they're on, and they're like, oh yeah, I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's why I'm saying, like, you can make money from like a lot of different places being a content creator. You can make money like from your YouTube and like your AdSense, and you can make money from affiliate marketing and all that type of stuff. But all that stuff can ebb and flow. Your AdSense money can ebb and flow. Like you can make, maybe you have a video that really pops off and you go viral or whatever 1 month on YouTube or whatever, or viral on TikTok or whatever, and your check is much bigger, or you're seeing like a consistent, like, let me tell you, the first time I joined the YouTube creator program, like it was like last year. I made my first check was $600, I think, from them. And I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't factoring in that I had like a video that went viral that month or whatever. That was the largest check I saw from TikTok for about like 6 months. I didn't get anything else that like matched that for like another 6 months. So like you can make, like, even if it's not the like partnerships or whatever, like you just have to have, that's why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't just jump out there without a plan. Like you have to have a plan. You need to have a plan of like, okay, this is how much, like, because I come from a world of like planning and reporting or whatever in my 9 to 5 job. So this is the bare minimum that I can make to live and support myself. How much do I make at a bare minimum doing this job on my own? Like, what's the lowest AdSense check? What's the lowest I've gotten from TikTok? What's the lowest I've gotten from affiliates? All that type of stuff. And add that together. If it's not matching here, because if that's your lowest, you need to make sure it's matching like what your bare minimum is to live. And I don't think a lot of people are doing that when they go full time. I think some people are just like, oh, I can go full time because I made X amount of dollars for the past 3 months. Okay, what was you making before that? And can you cover those expenses, like your bare minimum expenses, with that? And if you can't, that's not a smart move. Like you're not making an educated decision, in my opinion. But there's some people that are like, I'm gonna just go out on chance or whatever. And I'm all for that. Do what you want. I feel the same way. My husband was saying I should do it full time, but content creation is so inconsistent. Yeah, I feel the same way, Sharita. Also, hey girl, I met Sharita at the YouTube event, the Holiday House, this past October. But yeah, I feel that too. Like I've had a lot of people tell me like, oh, you should go full time, you should do it full time. And I'm just like, I like how I'm living right now though. I don't like that I have to juggle a lot, I will say. But I like how I'm living right now as far as like my lifestyle. I don't want my lifestyle to change. Like once I get to a point where I know like, oh, and don't get me wrong, I'm making plans and steps to get there, but I'm not there at this very moment. And so when people say like, "Oh, you should do it full time or whatever," I'm just like, "Yeah, like that's a plan, but we not there yet." Just for me personally, I know a lot of people that would be in my position right now and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm there. Let me clock out." But for me, I'm just like I'm too analytical. I don't even say I'm analytical. I'm just more of a planner. And if I don't feel like secure in my plan, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep analyzing my plan and everything until I feel comfortable. So, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. I agree with you, Sharita. Oh, you on season 7, girl? I think I started over because I'm like 10 seasons behind. So, yeah. The last thing I watched, the last thing I know for sure from Grey's Anatomy is that the chief has a daughter, and a black daughter, who is also Meredith's sister, I think. Yeah, that's what. Oh no! I take that back. The last thing I remember is Meredith had COVID, and then it's like nobody on there that we know anymore. Yeah, save your money. For my 9 to 5, I work in e-commerce. So like if you look at a website on like I know how to work the program in the back end to manipulate the site to look how I want it to. So I can change the homepage, I can launch this new product on the site, I can put something on sale. Like I know how to work the back end of an e-commerce. I work the back end of an e-commerce website for a brand and manage their site. So that's what I've been doing for like the past couple of years. I used to do it for Michael Kors in New York. That's when I was in my Devil Wears Prada, I'm gonna be a fashion girl phase. And then before that, I did it for L'Oreal, but I was working on specifically their Walmart account. So that's what I've been doing. And I've dealt with brands not paying me what I'm worth. The negotiating aspect is tiring. Oh, girl. I think the thing is like a lot of people, a lot of creators are really afraid to walk away from things that aren't paying them what they, and I'm not even going to say like I'm perfect at it because sometimes I do it too, where you just accept like the highest they're willing to go and it's not your rates. And I had to like, at one point I had to have a real sit down for real conversation with myself. It's like, okay, let's assess our rates. Is this the correct rate for you? Because it can be hard to discern, especially if like you've had a brand pay this right before and then you have the next 3 brands say, well, no, that's not within our budget. And sometimes it's truly not within their budget. Like working on the brand side of things, like I've seen it from both sides. Sometimes it's truly not within their budget. And then other times they do have a set budget, but they feel like another creator with a larger following is worth that and you're not, if that makes sense. Like you're not worth that to them, and that's why they'll say no to you. And they're like, okay, well maybe we'll just find somebody else that's smaller and we want to give this amount of money to like a creator that's bigger than them. I get it. I've been looking up like some like courses and stuff I want to take on learning how to like negotiate my rate. But I'm also having like my mom start to work on some of this stuff. Like my mom reads all my contracts because she's a paralegal, so she does that for me. Because I have no idea what any of the legal jargon is, and that's a whole nother thing. Like when you do start doing partnerships and stuff like that, you need to know like what these like things mean. Like if they're asking for usage, like, and they say in perpetuity, that means they want to use your video, your likeness forever. And the one thing you have to think about is like, how much money is that going to make them forever? Are you getting, like, it's never going to be enough to me. Like if you want to use it forever, but if you want to use my stuff forever, you're going to have to pay me. I just had to turn out a brand the other day. It's a well-known, honestly, it's a pretty well-known like hair tools brand. They wanted me to do some UGC content for them. And they asked for my rates, but they didn't include like how long the usage would be. And you guys, I cannot stress enough. If a brand is asking you like, oh, like we want one video from you, can you please share what your rate is? Your rate should be dependent on your usage, on the usage that they want. So if they want to use it for 1 year, if they want to use it for 2 years, if they want to use it for 6 months, you should have like a breakdown by month how much your usage will be. So let's say like your usage fee is like $100 a month. That means if somebody wanted to use it for a year, they would need to pay you $1,000 on top of whatever it is your rate is just to create the piece of content, right? They said they wanted one piece of UGC content from me. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can for sure share my rate, but it's dependent on what the usage is. Can you please let me know like what that is and I can share my rate? They said in perpetuity. And I was like, let me just tell you, for me, myself personally, if you're asking for in perpetuity, we're talking 5 figures. And they were like, oh, we were thinking more of like, I think they'd said like $700. And I was like, okay, call me back when the budget allows. That's my favorite line in an email. Thanks so much, but let me know when budget allows. Because you have to think of it in a way of like, they're gonna make $700 in a day off of your likeness. Why are you giving them that for the rest of your life, forever, for $700? No. Girl, I'm sorry I'm saying your name wrong. Shartia. Okay, I'm so sorry. I definitely called you Sharita. Shartia. I'm so sorry. Hi, Julian. I'm very sorry I said your name wrong. I feel so bad. I feel so bad because I hate when people say my name wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's not like fun. My field is IT, and I used to love creating websites, but I never worked on the e-commerce side of things. It's fun until you get to. Well, let me tell y'all how I got into that. So I used to work in. I used to work at Groupon. Y'all know like the site like that sells like coupons for like if you want to get your nails done or whatever. They're headquartered here in Chicago. I used to work there and I was in sales there. And we kind of did like e-commerce work a little bit. Like I would have to build out someone's deal or whatever, but it was mostly sales to where it was like you had to like I had to call up people. I worked in like the restaurants division, and you had to like call up these restaurants, speak to the owner, and see if they want to do a Groupon. And you had like a certain number of like deals you had to get every month, like and like the tier of the deal and all that type of stuff. So basically I was in sales for like 3 years and I hated it because and some people are natural sellers. I don't think I'm one of them. But I don't how do I could sell something. Let me just say, because plenty of people have told me like you would be great at real estate. Like you could make a lot of like I can sell stuff. I just don't like the fact that my livelihood, whether I make like a certain amount of money or not, is dependent on if it's dependent on how convincing I can be. I didn't like that. And I was like, I just want a job where like it's solely based off of my actions, like what I'm doing. And that's determining whether I'm doing a good job or not, right? Like if I come into work and I do this and this, I'm very like steps and like system oriented person. Like if I do all of this, am I doing my job correctly and effectively? That's the kind of job I wanted. I didn't want it to be based off of like someone being convinced. So I moved to New York and I kind of pivoted and took that experience I had building like those deals. And I was like, oh, well, my cousin texted me saying I'm in Chicago. I know you're in Chicago. I heard you on the radio the other day. I know you're in Chicago. And you didn't come and tell nobody until the day of. Anyways. What was I saying? I pivoted and took that experience, and I was like, okay, well, I'm looking for a job in e-commerce. I was like, because if I can work on the back end, because like when I worked at Groupon, their like system that they used was Salesforce. I was like, if I can figure out how to use Salesforce, which it wasn't that difficult, I was like, if I can know how to use Salesforce, I can use another back end system. You just have to show me how to do it, and then I can do it. So when I moved to New York, that's when I started like working in e-commerce, and I did it at L'Oreal, and I did it at Michael Kors, and now I'm doing it at my job now. But saying all that to say, it is fun until you get to like busy like times of year. Like when y'all are shopping Black Friday, that is like the Super Bowl for us, and we are fighting for our lives, literally. Like Thanksgiving night, like when y'all are just like chilling out with family, sitting in the living room watching TV, we are on our computers because there are last minute deals that need to be approved and put up on the site. When y'all see the website's whole homepage change in theme and it's all black with all these lights or whatever, we have been setting that up since August. Like Black Friday is literally my least favorite time of year. It's a crazy time of year in e-commerce because it's just so much. Like just think of how many people are shopping on Black Friday online, and a lot of the shopping has shifted from being in the stores to online now. So it's just like so much pressure, and it's so much work. It's so much work. But like just think of like any other like big major like sale period. Like you have like I don't know, like after Christmas sales and not like all those type of sales. When you're seeing those sales online, send a special prayer out for me because I'm quite literally losing it because it's just like all like systems and process. I told you that's the type of person I am, goes out the door. It's just like a robe, like everybody just all cylinders go, do what you want. And I don't like that. But it is a fun job. I think it's cool. My favorite place that I've worked so far doing this job is at Michael Kors. I have met Michael. He's not mean. He's not like especially nice. He wasn't like especially nice to me or whatever. But when I worked in like at Michael Kors, we would have these things called market days where the buyers would go in and they would look at like the upcoming season and they would pick out what they wanted to buy for the next season. They would put their buys in, just what it was called. And us as the e-commerce team, we would come down like the last day of market day and we would go down into the showroom and like just sit and watch like, okay, this is what they have planned, just so we can know, because it was our job to like put together the site. This is the theme of the site. This is the feel of the site. Like we need to have that insight and know what it's going to be like. And I would say like Michael Kors, like when I worked at that job, it was a lot more of like a creative job, whereas like where I am now is a little bit more like analytical. But the Michael Kors showroom was literally like a store inside of a corporate building. Like you walk, like it was like you were walking into like, if you've been into a Michael Kors store, like just out in the world, it was like you were walking into a store, and it was so cool. It was my favorite time. We would do market like once a quarter because we would have to have one for spring, summer, fall, winter. And then you had like another, so maybe like 3 times a year. I don't know. But that was my favorite time when we did market, and we would go in and like sometimes Michael would be there and he would be approving what he wanted. Cause like Michael designed like what was on the runway. Like if you have Michael Kors collection, he would design that. And then there was a group of designers that would design like the Michael by Michael Kors set. It was just really cool experience. And I told you guys I have my degree in fashion business. So I work in fintech, and baby, get me out. Yeah. Yeah, and see, like when I worked at Groupon, it was like, so basically we have like, and I feel like it's like that for like a lot of jobs. Let me show you guys my finished product. That GH, don't be playing, do she? So basically how it was at Groupon was like you had a salary base. So like you will always get paid your base. And then you had a quota to me. Is somebody calling me? Oh no, my battery's about to die. You had a quota that you had to meet for the month. And it was like a point system. So say like, and you had different levels. So you could be like, I don't know, I can't remember what the levels were called, but you could have like level 1, level 2, level 3, or whatever. So the higher up you were, like the higher your goal would be. So say if you're at level 1, like your goal is to get 10 points this month. And your points is based off of like, okay, how many deals did you close? And what kind of deals were they? Were they good deals? Were they bad deals? Like it was a different level of deal. So you could have a deal that was like, oh, at least you close it, and like you close it based off of if people sign that contract. So you could talk to people on the phone. Say you talk to this lady on the phone. This was happening all the time. Say you talk to a lady on the phone or whatever, and she said, okay, yeah, for sure. Like I want to do that deal, blah, blah, send me the contract. You send her a contract. You want this lady to sign this contract that day. Because if you don't, I'm sitting here looking at my phone. Because if you don't, the longer it takes for them to sign it, the lower the chances are that you're going to get it back signed. So if I said, ideally, what you would do is be like, oh, I can send it over right now. Are you on by your computer right now? Can you sign it while we're on the phone? Because if you sign it while I'm on the phone, like whatever. And then you also have the thing of like whether people backed out. So you could, your points only counted if they signed it, got it live, and I think maybe like it had to be up for a certain amount of time. Like the deal had to be up on the Groupon website for a certain amount of time. But I think if I'm not mistaken, it was really just like if you like got your deal signed and your deal went up. So like I could have this lady on the phone, have her sign a deal, whatever. Perfect, great. She could call me back tomorrow and be like, hey, I talked to a friend and they said they did Groupon and it made them close their business, cancel my deal. Now you done did all this, and now mind you, you probably started cold calling this lady. You probably been working on this one account for like 2-3 weeks. Like you started cold calling this lady, could never get her in the store, or like you're talking to like anybody that answers the phone, like, hey, when is your owner going to be there? You trying to catch the lady in the store. You finally got her, had to convince her to do the deal. And then when you convince her, somebody to tell her down the street, yeah, I did Groupon, make me close my business. And it's not true. Your business is already failing. The Groupon did not make you close your business. So it was things like that would happen. And it was just like, it was such a stress. But let me tell you, like when you were high, you was high to the sky, baby. Like you was like, oh, I did my big one. I like, so say if your goal was 10 points, but you got 15, you're getting your bonus for those 10 points that you got, and then you can overachieve. So let's say you're 120% to your goal. Okay, now you have all this extra that you're gonna get on your paycheck plus your base. But it was like when it's low, oh, it's terrible. Like it was a lot of people that landed at that job right out of college because it was like an easy job to get. It was like, do you have a degree? Are you competent? That was basically all it was. When I tell you, it was stressful. Like if you wasn't hitting your numbers, you didn't want to eat. You was because then also you had 3 months to not hit your numbers. If you didn't hit your numbers for 3 months, you were gone. And a lot of people didn't even wait for that full 3 months. They would just like month 2, and then it would be like 2.5 months, and then they would just like not show up back to work no more because they knew they weren't about to hit their numbers. It was just a lot. And I was like, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Where I'm sitting here, like people are, I already don't want to be at work, and you want me to be in here, like, I was just like, take me home. Hairspray, Paul Mitchell. A swallow has been left in here for years. I don't know when I'm gonna be done with this. And I bought this in 2021. It shows me every time I go to this page on Amazon. I have a backup bottle because I'm like, one day it's gonna give out. But I bought this in 2021. Okay, I said 30 minutes. I didn't make it in 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm tired of sitting here. I know y'all. Don't know if I like how my hair is curled, but we just gonna keep going. But yeah, that was my little. I don't know how we got into a job history discussion, but that's my job history, and um my experience in sales. Some people love it. I don't think I could do it. I think I would love real estate, like the fun part, like looking at houses and stuff. But maybe if I ever did real estate, because you never know, maybe I might pivot later in life and I want to do real estate. If I ever did real estate, I don't think I would be like the person selling the houses. And I know that's where you make all the money at, but I don't know. I don't think that would be for me. It would have to be something else in real estate that I could do that where I could also make a good amount of money, because that would drive me crazy. Like, I'm not trying to convince anybody to do anything. Do you want it or not? It's as simple as that. Do you want it or not? I'm not about to be sitting up here holding your hand like how they be doing on these shows. Cause I love to watch a selling sunset, buying New York. I like it's two New York shows that came out on Netflix recently. You know what show I wish they had done more of that I feel like was like so unfortunate that they did it was Selling Tampa. And I think the only reason why they didn't do it is because they were just comparing it to all of the like Selling Sunsets and saying like, oh, they're not luxury enough. But the people on Selling Sunset wasn't even selling them houses for real. Like the people would look it up and be like, they didn't even for real sell these houses. These houses still on the market. And I didn't think that was fair. Um, I also think they didn't like people didn't watch it as much, which is unfortunate too. Um, I don't know. Did y'all watch that show? Because I really liked it. It's I know the girl that was on there. Um, what's her name? It's Ocho Cinco girlfriend name. I know she's on a new show. It's called Wags, which I heard Frank in the City talking about it, and they was going in on her on the show. I don't even say they were going in, but they were like there were definite thoughts about her. I don't know if you guys have watched that show, um, but I'm getting really good at these curls. I can do them like in my sleep now. If you guys have questions about these curls specifically, because I have a lot of people ask me, leave a comment or a question in here. Let me know so I can answer your question now, like while I'm doing it. I can give you like a live demo. Um, yeah, heavy on not wasting my time. That's why I can't work in real estate. I don't have the patience. So I feel you, bro. Like, do you want it or not? You know if you like this house or not. Like, don't waste my time. You knew if you liked it from seeing the pictures. But then there's also like so many other things that go into like buying a house. Like, is it in a flood area and all that type of stuff? So like I get it if there are like other things that like stop you from buying a house. But at the end of the day, like I shouldn't have to convince you. You know if you want this house, you know if you're ready to buy a house, you know if you can afford this house. Let's stop playing with me. But let's get back to the days of this is the price tag. That's it. Let's not haggle. Like this is the price tag. Do you want it or not? Y'all know what I had yesterday? I don't know if y'all are on this side of TikTok. It's a big backside of TikTok, I call it. I had a Chili's triple dipper. Also, somebody said this was bad. Why is that bad? If you know, tell me. Um, girl, that okay, so the fried mozzarella, they're not lying. It's so freaking good. But you gotta get the Nashville hot one. I've tried all three. I've tried the regular one. I've tried the um there's like another one that's like a sweet one. And then I've tried the Nashville hot. The Nashville hot is by far the best. And let me tell you, if you're not a spicy person, it's not even hot. It just has like that buffalo-y taste, but it's not spicy per se. I didn't watch Wags, but they said that Sherelle was a mean girl or a bully, so I'm not bothering to watch it. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. I feel like every show needs that, though. So maybe she just signed up and was like, this is the role I'm gonna play. Because let's be real, are we watching a reality TV show where everyone's nice? I'm not. I'm not. I need somebody to be reading somebody. I know that might be bad, but I'm being honest. Like maybe that was the role she signed up to play. Maybe she signed up to be the villain. Maybe I don't know. I don't like it if it's for no reason though. And you know what? That's why I like Nene because sometimes I feel like people give Nene a bad name, but I feel like if you left Nene alone, if you didn't bother her, she wasn't bothering you. There are some people on reality shows that like you could tell they just come in on the show like want to start a problem. Now, if that's what it was, I don't like that. But if it was you came at me and now you mad because I didn't chewed you up, no. Let's not. Let's not throw rocks and hide our hands. But no, I did hear the same thing. I heard people were saying she was a mean girl. I had said I was gonna try to watch one episode, but I'm gonna tell you like the honest truth. I'm not that interested in the show. To be completely honest. But I guess apparently, like I was watching something. I think it was she had like an interview with like Carlos King, I think it was. And it was basically saying like she still had a contract with Netflix. So I guess like when she signed on the contract, like she had to like I don't know if it was like she had to do a certain amount of shows or like she couldn't do any other reality shows for a certain amount of time unless it was with Netflix. It's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I also don't think her and Chad are gonna stay broken up. I think they're gonna get back together. They have a baby too, right? I think. So I think they're gonna get back together. I don't think it was a publicity stunt because I don't know. I don't think it was a publicity stunt, but I do think they're going to get back together. I don't think they're going to stay broken up. Because I think she liked that man too much. Well, I guess in this case it would be love him. I think she loved that man. So I think she's going to get back with him. Y'all, we're coming up on the last section. If you have curl questions, you better ask them now because I can give you a live demonstration. And I'm clocking right off when I get off of here. I also have decided when you watch my vlogs now, I'm going to skip right over Sunday. Now, I need a break because I don't realize I go Saturday to Friday filming the vlog. Then I'm editing all these YouTube videos in between. The vlog is by far the hardest to edit because it's so long. I'm editing all my TikTok content and all that stuff and doing that all throughout the week and vlogging. And then I'm picking up the camera again on Saturday and starting a whole new vlog and whole process over again. I need a day just to, the Lord rested. Okay. I'm not saying I'm the Lord, but if the Lord need to rest, me too. So Saturday or Sunday, I'm not going to vlog anymore. If anything, I'm probably just going to like show what I make because I try to make like a nice dinner. That's kind of like a relaxing thing for me on Saturday or Sundays. So okay, no, I'm with you. Like, but they said that this is like, let me stop doing it in case it is bad. They said that was like something I heard somebody said it on my brand trip that I went on. They were like, apparently it's like offensive to like some culture. I don't know. Well, that's what I'd be saying. Clock it. I don't know. You can't really do much nowadays. Southern Temple was so good. I thought it was too. I like all the selling locations. I'm obsessed. Loved Buying London. Okay, I need to watch Buying London again because I didn't really get into it that much. But I liked the they have that have you watched the one, Shartia? Have you watched the one in New York where they have that guy Ryan, Serhant? It's like the Serhant agency. I like that one. And I also liked they had another one that just came out recently for New York, and it was like the lead was like a lady. That one was good too. They just have all these kind of shows. I love them. You know what I wish they would do though? For Selling Sunset, I want them to bring back Christine. I want them to bring back Christine because she had that issue with her husband. I think she's divorced now. Which, see, that's why you can't be like, basically like, I don't think she like bit the hand that fed her, But that's why you can't like be like, forget y'all, I'm gonna do my own thing unless you know like it's foolproof for real. I hope she's doing all right, her and her baby, because it turned out her husband was like abusive to them. But I want her to be back on Sunset. That's another comeback that I think needs to happen. Like, obviously not as like major as Nene, but she was like the Nene. And like when you would be watching it, you'd be like, not to me. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I would be watching it and be like, nah, now y'all didn't rile Christine up and she didn't ate you up and spit you out. Now y'all want to say, yeah, crossing the line, Christine. No. Once you cross the line with me, that's it. That's it. You don't get to put rules on how I'm about to read you, how I'm about to eat you up. You don't get to put rules on it. I don't like when people do that. They want to, I mean, ranting right now, literally. They like to, oh, you just took it too far. No, because you going to take it to the ground. I'm going to take it to hell. As Frank would say. Yes. I'm going to take it to hell on you. You don't get to monitor how much I'm doing this. Okay, so usually when I first braid my hair, or not braid it, curl my hair, I don't really like the initial first pass, and I need to go back and add some more pieces that are a little spirally. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And then this piece right here is not really laying right, so let me hit her. And then we'll be done. And I put a clip right here just to hold it. That's not holding it enough. I like these type of clips for like when I need my hair to like lay down and like listen. Like if you have like this little front edge piece that's like not really like laying how you want, it like really holds her down. Okay. I can't wait to have a snack after this. I'm starving. So see, I just wanted to like create a little bit more of a spiral. And I don't do this all over. I just like do this a little bit throughout. Not everywhere needs it. My roots seem to tangle. Do you suggest using more conditioner and the new growth comes in wild? Yeah, you could do that. I would do like a like maybe a deep conditioner, one that you know is like really gonna like detangle your hair really well. And then also, I think you just have to be like really gentle. Like when you start having like that new growth, you just have to be like very gentle, I think. That's just like really kind of the unfortunate. I don't even say unfortunate, but like it's just like one of the hard truths of like when your hair is relaxed. Once that new growth starts to come in, you have to be very gentle and very diligent about detangling your hair. So I would say find a good. The thing is though, like you're low-key really not even supposed to apply conditioner to your roots like that. Conditioner is really for the ends of your hair, but if you do find that your hair is like it's having a really hard time detangling, find a good conditioner and try detangling while you have the conditioner in versus like when you rinse it out. That might help too. Christine was so good for TV. I low key stopped. Okay, yes. Like I kept watching, but I low key didn't like that Christine wasn't on there anymore. Because I felt like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like when Christine was first on there, like first season, it was like kind of like the first season of Housewives, how like everybody gets on TV and then they see themselves, and then the next season they come back with full glam. I feel like first season everybody kind of looked regular. And then I feel like second season, Christine saw herself on TV and said, no, we're about to go balls to the walls. We're about to give fashions the show, like everything. And then I feel like after that, like after everybody saw how Christine was coming correct, everybody started biting her style. And like now y'all are wearing like mini skirts and club outfits to do this house showing, knowing y'all wasn't wearing that before. Like I feel like Christine like molded the Selling Sunset cast, low key. And you know what cast I do not, I won't say I don't like them, but it's kind of hard for me to like get into them as much. I watch them, but like just not as much as like the Selling Sunset. The Selling the OC. I don't know what it is about that cast, but like I be kind of like when I watched it. I do watch it. This kind of makes me like want to like sit down and binge watch some of these shows today, like while I'm editing. I love to watch shows like this while I'm like editing. But yeah, like I couldn't really get into OC, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I do think like Christine needs to come back. She made for great TV. I feel like her time on TV was short lived, too short in my opinion. And I think she needs to come back. So then some pieces, like I feel like, oh, I curled you, but now you're a little too curly. I never really liked it the first day. Sometimes I do, but most times I don't. The Aussie 3-minute curl detangle is my go-to. I started Wags but couldn't continue. It's not interesting or something. IDK feels okay. I hate when it shows like that, when it feels empty. Sometimes there's content like that that feels empty to me, and I'm like, I can't watch you. I don't care how many people love you. Can't watch it. Ryan is such. I love Owning Manhattan too. Is Owning Manhattan the one with the lady? I think. Detangling under running water is also helpful if you wash her in the shower. That is a good tip. If you wash her in the shower, detangle it, and also try finger detangling first, like with the conditioner. Like when you put it in there, try finger detangling and detangling under running water, and then like when you get everything out of your hair, I feel like it should be better. I watched Selling OC for Brandy. She's so real. Who is Brandy? Who's Brandy on Selling OC? That name sounds very familiar. We're using Amika. Okay. Yeah. Should have known. Yes, she is. I feel like I like her, but I feel like sometimes she low-key gets a little bit annoying to me. And hear me out, Shartia. Am I saying yes? I thought I said Sharita here. Hear me out. I feel like sometimes would she be like talking about the people when they're selling the houses? Okay, let me just say, this is what annoys me. If you're gonna have so much talk, sell some houses as well. I would love for her to be like the top selling person, and then she's also like so real. It's like, how can you argue with her? She's also making money. But I feel like we never see her selling any houses. Granted, I feel like none of these other people really be selling houses, but like I feel like we really don't ever see her selling houses. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, this is the Mika Top Gloss Shine Spray. Somebody had asked me to find similar sprays to the Verb Ghost Oil. This one is like the closest one, I feel like. They asked me to find similar ones that you could be found overseas. So if you have a Mika, get her. I just inhaled all that. It also smells just like a beauty salon, like the beauty salons you grew up going to, where there was a vending machine with like 20-year-old candy in there. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh, I haven't even showed my vlog camera any of this. Ooh, hair looks great on the vlog camera. Do it look good to you too? I feel like it looks a little different here. I don't know why, but I feel like the vlog camera is like really low. Like the shine. Yeah. She's good. Like granted, all like other products gave a shine too, but she really tops it. Oh, you know what? I also too always like to do a little bit of this oil at the end. This is a Heritage by Mindy Smooth It Over Arrogant Elixir. And I take a little bit of it. This is also the oil that I use on my hair throughout the week. Just a little bit is all you need, and it never weighs my hair down. And I just like to go over the ends just to make sure I'm all sealed up as best I can, you know. I don't do the traditional like moisture and seal method, but during the week I will try to like apply oil. And don't forget, y'all, we are doing our silk press hair challenge starting again on Monday. So basically just, you know, trying to maintain a healthier hair state while we have a silk press. I feel like it's very possible. Just have to know like what to do. And these are just like the steps that I've done. If you go to niaraalexis.com, it's all there. And most of my wash day products, they're down in the description, but they're also at niaraalexis.com too, because I used these last week. So I think that's it for us today. Do we have something? Yeah, Shartia. So I have one of my camera is plugged in here for you guys for the webcam. So you can use your computer for your webcam, but it's just not really good quality. So I have my Osmos Pocket 3 plugged in for my webcam. So that's what I'm using right here, what I'm pointing at. Then I have my phone sitting over here on the side because this is when I get all my wash day like short form content for TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff at the same time. And then I have a bigger camera right here. I would pick you guys up, but it's too much stuff happening right there. I have my bigger like sit down camera right here that I have on because I usually use this camera to vlog, but since I'm using it as my webcam, I needed to capture this for the vlog on that camera. So 3 cameras, and I kind of low-key need 4. I can't remember what the 4th reason is for. Oh, in case I want to have like film a sit down like edited wash day, I would need to use this camera, and so I would need another camera to capture it for the vlog, or I would just use that for, I don't know. But I have debated having like 4 things in front of me at once. It's too much. Yeah, it is very small. It's great. When I went on the trip this week, it's perfection. Everybody was like, "Oh my, like you're getting all your vlog content. Like it must be so easy to vlog with that." It's literally the only reason why I bought it, because I wanted to like be more consistent with that, and that's the only way I've done it. Y'all, I do not think my hair is growing back. Do you? I think it's still there, but if y'all say so, I take y'all word for it over mine, honestly. All right, I need a snack. Also, if you make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, because I'm gonna start sharing like the fallout that I see. So I can't pick y'all up, but I'm gonna like my chair right here, like here. There's not much on the ground. Oh, there's not much behind me either, but there's here on the sides, and then this is what was left in my brush. I don't know if y'all can really see after I blow dried. I can't show y'all this brush because this already had hair in it. It wasn't clean, but and then I have a little ball of hair right here. Like there's hair out here. I do want to say, last thing, I'm gonna leave y'all for real. Breakage or like some sort of fallout or breakage while you're doing wash day, you're manipulating and heat styling your hair is normal. I feel like you're gonna experience it to some degree. It's just like what degree is normal for you. Okay, so I gotta go, y'all. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I have a lot of stuff I have to do today. And I want to go to the grocery store. I love going to the grocery store on Saturday. So I will see y'all next wash day. Hope y'all have a good weekend and be safe out here. Say your prayers. I'll see y'all later.